crazy from Karun.
Talking about how much of an impact your net can make in a game.
Well, it is an online game, so I believe it should have some impact, right?
That's true. Let's hope for it, guys, it won't have too much
Yeah.
impact for them for placing in the LAN, because that would be real unfortunate.
Alright, so coming back into this is the second half of the first map between Celsia and Global in the winter bracket finals. It is all tied up 3-3 for these teams. Probably going to see Global play it slow, which they're doing. Taz is just playing in weird spots all over the place. Delcor trying for those unique picks onto mid.
Well, it's fun to see Timmy jump around. He was trying to get a higher angle over to one side. He tried jumping on it at least 5 times, but all didn't work for him.
Basically just standard spots from basically every single player. Everyone's playing passive, just waiting for the time on the clock to burn down. Wanting to buy 1 minute 30 round timers.
I think the player here that's going to get the opening frag should be Kroon onto Dolphin. He now called that out. He's not going to contest as much.
Yeah.
He would really like to get to that bridge.
And with this push onto 1, we see Taz setting up here onto that TV on that ledge here. He's looking for that Dolphin player to check the corner, but Taz actually does get it. Oh, but Cold Owner, look at Cold Owner getting a double kill, holding it off, making it an even 3-3 on this one side.
And let's not forget, Timmy's still inside.
Yeah, they haven't even gotten to Timmy yet. The final boss hasn't even been unlocked. And there we go, Timmy Perno with that kill into Taz, shutting him down. Gonna get to Delcor to get this pick. Knows where Timmy's playing, but can't get the pick. And Delcor, what are you going to do? Your team's pretty much gonna rely on you. Petaways with that kill into Cold Owner. Oh, Timmy Perno just...
and it's Timmy who gets it.
Alright, Petaways, 1-on-2 here. You've got Timmy Perno and Ciboulette. Let's see what you can do with that AK-12. You've got the bomb. You've got 30 seconds on the clock. Gonna come into the site. He actually fakes the shot from Timmy.
Full HP.
Ah.
Oh, he actually got that shot onto Petaways. That is absolutely insane.
It's funny because Petaways was tunneling really hard on getting that pick onto Timmy when he should have been looking at Ciboulette, but Timmy gets the kill on him anyways from like the smallest crack or whatever. What can you do in that situation when Timmy actually gets that kill on you? Just disgusting.
Timmy's just proving really, really lethal the past couple of months. He's playing really, really solid. Possibly one of the best scopes to deploy. Maybe even the best at this point.
Alright, so we're going to see a push into 2 here. Kroon gets that kill onto Ciboulette. That's exactly what they needed. But Celsia, they're not a team that plays too heavy on 2 here on defense. So they are going to rely on Timmy to get these picks through the smoke. A lot of nades coming out here from Global. They're actually not going to take the site. They're going to fake it out. This is actually a smart play from them since Timmy Perno's setting up so hard on it.
I think Delcor called off the rotate, but he should be getting into the site now. And he's not doing that. He's going to allow Devilly to rotate.
Yeah, if you're going to make a fake that hard, you need to have a player that goes and secures like tank or top of 1 or something to get that rotation that comes out from Celsia.
This is real odd now. I think even Celsia is confused. Like, what the hell are they doing? I mean,
well, it can work because
not pushing whatsoever. They got the picks. They were able to take side. They decided to go for a rotate, but they didn't go for a fast rotate either, so they couldn't go into one side. What is this?
Well, it kind of worked because Cold Owner was, I think he was playing 1, and now he's playing over at 2. So 1 is pretty much open, but look at this. Taz dies to Cold Owner inside of that 2 site. And they're going to push up mid against Timmy Perno? This does not make any sense from Global.
No. They are now playing pick-wise. They're actually going to 1.
Yeah, but Double Eat's getting all these kills. Kroon gets the kill into Timmy Perno. It's going to be up to Double Eat now. Needs to follow up. You're going to push into the site here. Bomb's going down. He hears it. Gets that kill into Epi, but he's half HP. He's got to look out for Kroon from behind. Kroon just playing it smart.
He knows where Kroon is. He's actually got a really good position and able to take it. If he can take out Petaways. And Petaways can't play too aggressive.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Petaways falls. It's just Kroon who has to go. And yeah, definitely knows where Kroon is. He's just going to wait. And he gets that 1v3 clutch. Wow. And that were the 2 rounds that I called previously. You can't let Celsia take that. They now have the 5-3 lead. But what an amazing play from Devilly.
4 kills, I believe.
Well, at least a 1v3, and that was quite sick.
Yeah, he 1v3'd for sure, but I believe he got a kill before that entire thing happened. So he didn't get the kill on Taz. But I think he got the rest of them. But yeah, excellent job. I mean, wow, just absolutely crazy. Good pickup there from Double Eight. It's going to be 5-3 now for Celsia. Doliprane with that scope now on Epi.
I'm not sure why Celsia is changing around too much of the gameplay. I mean, they've now decided that Doliprane should go for the dual scope setup, while it's all going fine for them. So I'm not sure what they're up to.
Delacour makes it back after getting lit to 1 HP. He pushed tank all on his own, and he had 3 players just shooting at him. Cold Donor, though, on the other side of the map, takes down Kroon. Headaway is getting hit by a nade there. Timmy Prono with that kill onto Delacour. Whoa, absolutely crazy here from Celsia, just defending all angles of the map. Like, Global's just pushing all sides, and it's not working out for them.
Yeah, they're about to get caught. And oh, this is very, very smart from Celsia. They're just gonna allow them to come on spot because they know if they're gonna let them swarm around, they can get their pick. So they're just gonna be like, here you go, here's 2 side, we're gonna retake it. No worries. That's actually really, really clever.
Taz needs to get all these picks. He needs to get at least 2 before they come into the site.
Yeah, but look at this split up. They're gonna come from every single angle. Although Coldrunner falls at first. Taz watching it back, but Timmy gets him then in time. And there we go with the retake.
6-3 for Celsia. It is the second half already, guys. Wow, Celsia is just playing phenomenally well here on this dual site. It's the first map after all. Dual site has historically been the map that Celsia has played really well on. It's kind of their map. No surprise that they picked it. I believe they picked it. I don't think Global picked it.
Yeah, they picked it. Global was... I believe they picked Cannon or something.
Alright.
Oh, Delcor getting that opening pick with a PGM.
Something we haven't actually seen is Delcor getting an opening frag, so that could be
Oh my goodness! Did you see what Kroon did? He completely wall-bang out Doliprane. That was nuts. Wow.
Yeah, people think of Kroon as just a really good scope. He's also a pretty good rifle. He knows those angles, but Coldon will take him down. Epi will take down his killer in return on bridge. Always trying to secure that bridge control here on offense from Global.
Delcor is now playing Pixel from top 1. So if Coldon wants to move away, he's gonna get shot. Let's see if he can make that shot happen.
This is the bad thing, is that Celsia, they have 2 guys.
Gets that shot.
Yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, I mean, Celsia, they lost other players. The last 2 players were on 1. Global knew they were on 1, and they just had Taz and Delcor looking at the cross, and the bomb going over to 2, and there was nothing Celsia could really do to bring that round back to their favor. So finally, Global, they win a round here in the second half. It's still 6-4 though. One more round and Celsia will take the first map, and it's only a best of 3.
Whoa, look at this push coming on now from Global. Civilized playing this real smart behind those DDs. That's where Taz gets another pick on Doliprane. Celsia again down to 3 players.
Yeah, and Global, they're getting these opening picks the last 2 rounds here, and I think almost every time they've gotten the opening frag, they've actually won the round. Nearly every time, I should say. And now,
they really are forcing themselves into top control. Timmy is still defending 2 side for a possible rotate.
but this is the key spot here. How do they get into this one side without dying to Sib or to Devilite? Because Sib and Devilite, they're holding all the strong angles here. And look at Civilette. He's behind this double doors, and he could get this kill on the scope that's right around the corner from him. Delcor getting the kill into Devilite, that's what they needed to do. Civilette is going to make his move. He needs to do this to bring it back into his team's favor. He's going to have an he had a really good flank, but he shot the wrong body.
That is really unfortunate. Now it's just Timmy left to get shot off. And it is 6-5 again. We're seeing the same as previous rounds. 3 rounds being taken by Celsia. And then 3 by Global. They now have 2, but the dead round's already been called from Celsia. I think they're feeling the pressure.
Now, is this like a tactical timeout here, or is this like another just legit dead round since someone DC'd?
I think this is a tactical timeout. If Celsia noticed that right off the bat, they're really, really strong. And after they have done about 3 rounds, Global is able to take the initiative.
No, I think player DC'd from Celsia. Who is that again? I always forget.
I think that's actually Cold Owner.
Oh, Cold Owner. Oh.
I think that is the first time in 1 year I've seen MDC. Oh well. We'll wait for him to come back then at a current 6-5 score on the first map of dual side, and it's Celsia leading for this point. But Global's already showing more resistance as they were able to do on this very same map against Shemiya EU, on which they lost 7-3. And yeah, so I think they're quite in the zone tonight.
I'm actually really surprised that Celsia has allowed Global to get these 2 rounds. Like they're 1 round away. Like I actually don't know why Dollarprint started scoping in that 1 round and why he went towards 2. I'm also really confused to why Siblet is playing point man at that double doors area when really we haven't really seen Global push that tank in that manner. Like it's only been Delcor that's been pushing there. So
well, to be fair, Siblet was already like half HP because of the nade early
yeah,
round.
that's true.
So he had to play somewhere, and that was probably the best spot to play in.
Yeah, at the time it became the best spot, but I think like without him getting naded, there were definitely other spots he could have played, like top 1 or going to bridge or something would have been better, which could have been his plan. He did get naded, but yeah, really like because you even said it yourself, like they had such a really good strong like layout and they just completely locked down Global and then they completely changed up their playstyle.
And then they lose the rounds.
Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe they're trying to get some practice in or something.
Well, that once more shows how important it is to have proper tactics. If you utilize the right one, you win 3 rounds in a row. If you change them around, you can lose 3 rounds just as easy. Quite insane.
Yeah, and in case any of you guys were curious about this, Timmy Prono did actually do a interview with ESL a few days ago, so you can go to the ESL website and check it out if one of the mods want to link it in the chat. It's a pretty lengthy interview, some good insight on Timmy Prono and his thoughts, basically about AVA, ESL, scoping, the game itself, all that fun stuff, so go check it out. I believe it was done by Kayoshi, so shout out to her on doing that.
Yeah, it was cute indeed. And a very sexy picture from Timmy there on the main page.
I believe that's from their... Is that from their 2012 or 2013 ISF trip? I don't remember exactly. Or was it AIC?
It was definitely from a LAN tournament.
Yeah, it made it... I actually don't remember. My bad, guys. I should remember this stuff, but there's just so many.
Judging the picture, it's definitely not the 2014 one. But oh well. For now, let's just wait for... I think that, yeah, it's Siblet to return. And then we can play the final round or final 2 rounds for this first map. If you have any ideas in the chat now, write them down. Who do you think is going to win this first map? Is it going to be Celsia, or can Global capitulate on that comeback and actually win this first map 7-6? Let us know. And meanwhile, also prepare for that big interview that's coming up later on with our very own PM. So get your questions ready for that too.
Yeah, really pleased with the new product manager that we have in AVA. Those forum posts that he makes, like he's addressed almost every issue people have brought up in those like 20, 30, 40 page threads that have come about. So it's really cool that he goes through all those threads. He actually responds with actually some pretty good responses. Yeah, it's great.
And now we're even getting a live interview. Can't get better, can it?
Yeah. I think it's great for AVA, it's great for the players, and it's especially great for like the actual like competitive players because they can actually like play a game where the product manager actually is interacting with the community and everything. It actually means a lot, like, in motivation and constantly to keep playing the game.
I even heard he's keeping an eye on Global now with their comeback in progress.
I think there's a lot of eyes here on Global to like just upset the teams. Like it's Celsia and Andromeda. It's been that way for so long, and Global, like it is kind of the same players that have always been lurking around, but they've never really like been like top two in with this lineup. Like some of them have been top two before, like on different teams, like when Taz was playing with Kimpa a few times and stuff like that. But yeah, it's finally cool that this ragtag group of players, like I'm gonna call them the rejects or outcasts of the top teams, have actually like formed a team and they're actually competing against these top teams that have kicked them out. I think that's cool.
Rejects and outcasts. Wow, they're not gonna be
I don't
happy
mean to
when
mean
they hear
that negatively, but yeah, you can only DC so many times before someone kicks you out of a team, you know.
If that's the main issue.
Anyways,
Nice to coming back.
6-5 for Celsia here. They need one more round, but they're on defense, and it's Global who's been on offense. They've brought it back 2 rounds so far. Let's see if they can get a 3rd round win in a row here and make it 6-6. And we have Delcor setting up, I think, some fake smokes over at 1, but I don't think that's going to phase Celsia at all.
Well, Timmy's gonna go for those entry picks and make it easier to retake. He gets one shot to Kroon.
What can you do against this Timmy guy when he shoots through smoke and he's the only guy defending 2, but Delcor actually takes down Timmy Prono. He actually looks towards where Timmy's not looking. And that's exactly what we want to see. W is going to rotate from behind. Delcor misses the shot into Cold Owner. Cold Owner takes him out with that AK-47.
Yeah,
and he's on the hunt for Epi.
Oh, Taz actually gets surprise out, but Dolphin. That's not good. Now Dolphin and Devilly can come in from the back, 2-2 situation, and Epi is the only one left who is very low HP, and their defense crumbles, and that is a good half, 7-5 after all for Celsia.
Charge defused.
To need once more, all the rounds that Celsia starts off right off the bat, they have won. After that round, or if it was a map start, they have won that first round.
Yep. I mean, it was just one round. We knew it could just happen really quickly there, but I mean, the problem is that Celsia, the way they played that 2 site, is that sometimes they don't play anyone in there, and that's a strategy that a lot of teams use, and it works really well because retake is a lot easier on 2 than trying to hold it with 2 players inside of that site. Plus, you have 2 players inside of there, you're very vulnerable to nades and all that fun stuff. So you just have a scope in that spawn. Timmy got that opening frag. Cold Owner came down from the tunnels, got that kill into Delcor. Delcor really should have gotten that kill into Cold Owner. But that's just the way 2 is played sometimes, and that retake is what you have to watch out for, especially with a double flank.
Well, let's see how that will work on the second map of Cannon, because this is the map where Global has then once proven strongest. Last time that they actually clashed here was in the Grand Finals, and I believe that Celsia lost this 7-3 to Global, even though Timmy was able to pull off that monstrous 1v4 clutch that we've highlighted pretty much everywhere.
The cool thing about this map is that you can't really like do those nades that you can on other maps, so it really comes down to like one-on-one gun skill. And when it comes down to these scopes, like look at the scopes that we have in this game. We have Taz, Kroon, Delcor, and Timmy Prono. At any point in like the last 2 years, one of these scopes have been like the top scope in the game. And they're all playing this game together. It's absolutely crazy. I think the real test is it's Timmy Prono. He's performing well. He's the one that's probably going to like be the main issue for Global. The question is like Taz, Kroon, Delcor, who's going to step up to contest Timmy on this Cannon map? Because if you let Timmy go, just absolutely go crazy on this map, like I don't know, like you're not gonna be able to do much.
Well, it looks like they picked Taz for a job.
Yeah.
They're gonna let Kroon and Delcor rifle up, and if needed, one of them can pick up the scope. So
yeah.
We'll see how it goes down, but it will be a tough one, I think, for Celsia this time.
Yeah. And just
what would you call?
I think we're gonna have to say Global, because I think Taz. Okay, I'm gonna characterize Taz as this type of player that he's not really reliable in getting those first picks, but he's one of the more reliable players to clutch out 1-on-2s. Not so much 1-on-3s, but those 1-on-2s he can do. And when you're on offense, if you do find yourself in a 1-on-2, it's really easy to win those 1-on-2s on offense on Cannon. So I think it's going to be Taz kind of carrying away a little bit here. If he can just land those shots against Timmy.
And based on rounds, what do you think the end score is going to be?
I think it'll be a 7-5 for global.
I'm calling 7-4 then. Global.
Yeah. Celsia has all the tools, like, okay, each team has all the tools they need to completely stomp the other team or to bring it out. So it can be close regardless of what happens. It's just, like, I don't know. It could be like a 7-2 for either team. It's so hard to call, but we are going to have Celsia on defense here.
Let's just see how they're gonna do it. Cibulet is throwing out the smokes, but he's not gonna push on to the one side. But look at this 2-push incoming from Global, and it's only Timmy defending it. Oh, this is gonna go down. Timmy's already gonna fall back.
Timmy's actually, oh yeah, he's finally gonna back off. If he stayed there any longer, he's actually got 3 players right directly in front of him. He gets a first pick onto Delcor. And Global, they need to keep pushing in. Timmy misses his second, gets his third. Oh my gosh, Timmy Prono just making that rush so hard.
There.
Yeah, Global got 2 kills as well. Dolphin though, with that kill onto Taz, that's gonna make it really hard here for Global to defend the site. Cold coming around on the backside. Global, they're playing 2 players inside of the 2 site. They're getting naded out, and they actually have a smoke up, so that's really good for them. Let's see what Petaways can do here. We're gonna hop on board to him. Gets the first, gets 2 kills through the smoke, but it's not gonna be good enough as Cibulet just comes around the corner and takes both of them out. So Petaways with that double kill, with the return double kill from Cibulet to win the round.
That was quite a 2K out of nowhere. I think Petaways was trying to do what he did last night and show off yet another amazing streak on 2 side where he did a 1v4 last night.
Yeah, but I think that pretty much sums up how this game goes. It's going to be 1 player on each team that just gets all these kills, and it's just going to be all this weight. But look at this, Timmy Prono and Taz. Taz is trying to bait out a pick here, but Taz peeks a little too far. Timmy Prono is going to take him out, and that's exactly what we were talking about. Global cannot let that happen. Yeah, Timmy Prono just going for shots through the smoke as usual. Why not? He is actually going to shot down to half HP. Dolphin though with a kill into Epi over at the generator there from a flank.
Yeah, but Dolphin's playing is really important. He's holding key to whatnot in the map, but he gets naded by Petaways.
Yeah, Kroon somehow lived against Elite with like 1 HP or something. Don't know how that happened.
Well, what Dolphin and Cibulet were doing, they completely saved a round for Celsia. Global was all along going for a fake push on 2 side, and they made sure that both Telcor and Taz were not able to rotate.
It's a 3-on-4 right now, but Celsia don't have anyone in their spawn watching this 1 push, so Kroon has picked up a scope. He's going to lock off this 1, and I think it's going to be his teammate. Who is that? That's going to be Petaways. He's going to try to go against Cold Owner here, but look at this. Kroon, he's worked himself into the 1 spawn side. He takes down Devil Lead, but Timmy takes out Delcor. Hopefully Global knows where Timmy's playing now, and they can work towards that, towards this 1 push. We are going to have Kroon pushing in with it. Cold Owner? Cold Owner has the striker. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's how you do it. Very nicely done. But the main work was done by the French guys here, making sure that Global could not make use of their fake rotate strat.
Well, just look at the scoreboard. You got Timmy with 5 kills. You've got Dolprane with 5. Dolprane has been flanking. Timmy Prono has been playing mid or the connectors and just shutting down any rushes, getting 1 or 2 picks. Now he's on the site now, but he's in a really bad spot.
Oh my god, he was flashed and he still got out Petaways. Again a 2K when he has to hold down the spot.
Yeah, I missed that, guys. Sorry. The Q system.
No, 3v4 lockdown. Taz watching the back is gonna get pre-fired out by Dolphin and Cibulet. Oh, but Taz gets his picks. He can now push on. Can he get even more? He's got 2 so far. Missing a shot, but it won't matter as Cold Owner is alone. That was a solid hold this time. In the first round, they had the unfortunate thing as where Taz was watching people coming from Connector 2, but they actually came from the EU spawn. Now, both players came from Connector 1, and he was able to get the kills, and thus make sure it was easier to defend the 2 site.
And that's like the
That
round
gives
that they
them a
need to
round.
get. And look at this, Global. They're pushing this bookcase slowly. They're waiting at the stairs, but look at this. Celsia, they have two players here that are slowly pushing up. This could work to Global's favor if they're prepared for this. Taz gets that first pick onto Dolloprin, but Timmy on the other side of the map takes out Delcor. You can't let that happen.
Yeah, and Timmy's already defending on one side now. And Silverlight is gonna come from the behind. I better hope Kroon's watching it. Or Pada.
Definitely tries to get a first few kills. He has to run back. Taz, Epi each getting a kill. Taz just being so aggressive.
Timmy's now gonna get pushed out. He cannot fall. He does fall.
Enemy troops eliminated.
Nice try to backstep from Sib. Did not work. And now it's 2-2 again. Global was definitely struggling, trying to get as many rounds as they can on attack, where they need to make the difference. But now, after being 4 rounds in, they even it back up. And they're going for yet another 2 push. A look at that. Timmy again under its pressure. Timmy gets 1 shot. And then there's Epi. And now Celsia is doing the same as in the first round. Let's see if Global is gonna get tricked by that again. Because they have to watch the back now. They have to watch the connector. And they have to watch the backstairs.
So many angles to cover here, but let's see what happens here. Sublight coming around from the corner. Takes down Epi. Dolloprin with a kill onto Taz. Getting all the kills they need. Pedaways does get a double kill. He finds the third.
That's a 3K. Oh, he got so close. It's Cold Owner with only 10 HP left. Wow. He got real close to that, but it shows once more. It was Celsia coming from the EU spawn for the 2nd time now. And both of those times, they were able to retake the 2 side. The time they didn't do it, they lost a round to Global.
Yep, and thanks Pennycan and Vitzy for telling me that the overlays were not correct. My bad. Here we are. It's going to be the 5th, actually 6th round I should say. So the final and last round here, and we're going to have Global. They look like they're going towards 2. It's been working out for them. I mean, they get onto the site, it's just they can't defend it sometimes. Alright, are they going to try to push onto the left-hand side here? And they take out Timmy Prono before Timmy Prono gets a pick. That's the first round, I believe, that Timmy Prono hasn't actually done anything. It could be really big for Global Heal. They get 2 kills, they get the site, they almost take out Dolloprin to the smoke. Yeah, Epi will finalize that kill. Bomb is down now. It's only 2 players left alive here for Celsia. And it's the final round. Cold Owner, though, doing work for his team. Takes down Epi. Pedaways comes up from behind.
Well, the difference that you can see now straight away why Global is able to take the round over Celsia. They were not playing as much on sides they were with 2 people. They were actually playing as far front to the barrels in the back. And they were playing front ramp. And that helped again.
And the key thing is Timmy didn't get 1 or 2 kills.
That also, let's not forget. Now it's gonna be Celsia who's been going for that fast 1 push. But there are 2 guys defending it, and Pedaways can easily gift that back up from the base.
Yeah,
He's now gonna come in. UAV's lot out. And it is Kroon going huge with 2K.
Epi as well.
Also making 1 more kill, and it's Timmy alone in a 1-on-3. 1-on-4 actually.
If Timmy clutches this 1-on-4, I think I'm just done for the night. It's too early. It's not the grand finals yet.
Or you hear Global players swarming around, but they have got 3 guys who are basically sitting on the C4.
That's how you basically have to play.
Impossible for Timmy.
Well, no, Timmy could just get a collateral shot and then, you know, flick out from behind a corner and get the 3rd kill. I think they're standing on top of each other now. If Epi dies here by jumping, oh my gosh, Timmy.
Delcor's coming from the behind and he taps Timmy out just in time.
Alright, so the master plan from Epi was to be bait so that Timmy wouldn't look behind him. Let's just go with that, okay? Global master strats here.
Well, I got a little bit nervous when Epi fell there. I thought Timmy was actually going to pull it off.
Timmy was actually starting to look behind him. He was actually going to look behind him and stand on the back of the wall there, but luckily, whoever it was killed Timmy in time. Alright, so we
Well,
have Celsia. They're working a heavy mid here. There is a scope in the connector. I believe that is Timmy. Definitely needs to take...
oh, it
Oh,
was
that's Taz.
and
Sorry.
he's get shut off.
That definitely takes down Taz there. That opens it up, basically, so Dollarbrain can work through this tunnel. As well, Global will also need to be careful of their spawn as well because of Devilite, but look at this. You see, Dollarbrain just comes from that 2 connector, pushes into the spawn. Croon and Petaways both die out here.
Oh, and now with Epi also falling through that smoke shot by Timmy, it's all going to be on Delcourt, number 1 on 5. And Timmy's already watching him. There we go. Look at Timmy go. 14-6 after just 8 rounds. He's doing it again. I don't think he can ever be stopped, can he?
Timmy is just... I don't know what to say about that guy. Yeah, well, it's all tied up 4-4 now. I mean, it has been the side switch. It's really on Global here to win here on defense. They really don't want to go to the loser bracket. They want to go to the 3rd map here. But Epi Kroon getting some nice opening frags. Just 1 kill for Celsia so far. See if we can hop onto Petaways. Look at Petaways and Timmy Prono. They're right beside each other. And Kroon is going to push out. Petaways is going to push out as well. And Timmy Prono is just not going to be able to do anything. Really good teamwork there from Global. Dollarbrain, though, is still fighting to stay alive. He's, I don't know, 20 HP. He does get that kill into Petaways with nice headshot using that M4. He's got to go against Delcourt here, who is full HP. Dollarbrain getting right looked at here. Yep, Delcourt with that headshot. 5-4 now.
He's actually playing now with the full cannon. That's a good pick for him.
Yeah, the pair is strong in this this game here, especially on this map. I believe like it's just like the perfect range for the pair to shine.
Especially full cannon, it has extra stability over para, so that's even more deadly.
Exactly. But Sublet does get that kill into Petaways, opens up to sight a little bit. I believe Epi's actually lit up as well, but the problem is that Delcourt...
Epi's 80 HP.
Oh, okay.
But it was an important strat this time by Global. They actually decided to do more of a 3 hold on 2. They made sure that Celsia wasn't able to push. They lit a lot of people, and then they just fell back. They may have lost 1 guy, but look at the HPs on Celsia's side. At least 2 guys are very low. But Delcourt's gonna get his shots here, and he's not getting them.
Look at Dollarbrain. He's trying to play smart here. He's going to the 2 connector, takes out Delcourt. And Dollarbrain is always finding these angles and shots to get these crucial mid-round kills, but Suplet with that kill into Epi as well.
Charge set.
No, it's just screwing up. And I think their scores are going to be even up once more.
Enemy troops eliminated.
And now my call's been disproven. Celsia's got 1 more round than I anticipated. And now they are at your point. So round 11, Celsia going for a 1 push. Timmy's going to be more of debate and trying to get some picks on 2. But it looks like Celsia is going to play this on picks. They won't try to do as much as they did before.
Yeah, the real problem here is that the smokes are delaying that bookcase push a little bit. That they don't. Celsia doesn't want to push up and get those picks so early on, and it's just allowing Taz to get these picks onto Timmy, doubly with another pick onto Kroon. But it's all 4-4, and it's kind of going to the favor of Celsia right now. Petaways is pushing out. He gets caught off guard by Cold Owner. Dollarbrain with a kill into Delcourt. Devilite with that kill into Epi. It's going to be up to Taz now, 1-on-3. And this is kind of what I was talking about in the pregame here. These are the types of things that Taz should be able to win. But he's going to get shot from behind. Misses the first shot. That's not going to be it. It's going to be 6-5 for Celsia. 1 round away from knocking Global down into the loser bracket.
This is not what we expected after it was all that close. Celsia is definitely showing they are really, really strong on attack, but we are going to see a true clash now on the one side. But Global is getting exterminated by Cold Owner.
All up to Epi now.
Wow.
It's right now he needs to get these kills or his team will be in the losers. He gets one kill. Can't follow the second. Timmy is going to try to push. Timmy misses. Epi needs to reload. Has to pull out his pistol. He has no bullets.
Now the 1-on-4 for Delcor to keep his team in the half. He gets the nade kill onto Dolifrin. Free firing out Devilite. Timmy's playing it close. This is going to be so hard for Delcor, who doesn't know that everyone's pretty much on spot.
Timmy misses the
that shot. Delcor pushes on. He's trying to go for Devilite, but that's one too many, and that is a GG. Celsia wins this winner bracket finals 2-0. Wow. Once more a comeback from Celsia, and both the maps actually going to them 7-5, didn't they?
Yeah, they were both 7-5. Our predictions were right, they were just for the wrong team.
Yeah, dude.